and I talk to police. And that's why enough of them youth they can't roll round me. Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a bad boy when them on the street. Enough them turn weak and I talk to police. That's why enough of them youth they can't roll round me. Vibe, we are vibe on this. Live me and live for real life on this. You can't diss me, you won't survive on this. This are not 38, it's a 45 on this. My gun them no snipe and miss. Me rise up, me gun them everything Chris. Turn round and done the little fool them like this. Killer man a real bad boy artist. Good vibes with killer man depan. Step first, killer me no step second. Be a hot gal, me need no weapon. Boy violate me, ask him where him depan. Where you depan? Youth, me have to ask him where him depan. One thing killer shoes, you can't step on. Them know Brixton me a rep from L-O-N-D-O-N London.
Let's get it on with the rum, fun. Coming through the sound system, get it on. Hot full of rum, pa-pa-pum. Move it, baby. Let's get it on with the rum, fun. Coming through the sound system, get it on. Hot full of rum, pa-pa-pum. Move it, baby. Just get down.
Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a mad boy when they step on the street. North man turn weak and I talk to police. And that's why none of them youth they can't roll round me. Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a bad boy when they step on the street. North them turn weak and I talk to police. That's why none of them youth they can't roll round me. Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a bad boy when them step on the street. North them turn weak and I talk to police. That's why none of them youth they can't roll round me. Road boy for the school. Bad boy a figure a school. Can't be a idiot, can't be a fool. I walk up and down every day with your tool. Road boy for the school. Bad boy a figure a school. Can't be a idiot, can't be a fool. Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a bad boy when them step on the street. North man turn weak and I talk to police. And that's why none of them youth they can't roll round me. Everybody a road boy, everybody a G. Everybody a bad boy when them step on the street. North them turn weak and I talk to police. That's why none of them youth they can't roll round me.
Let's get it on with the rum, fun. Coming through the sound system, get it on. Hot full of rum, pa-pa-pum.
Everybody a road boy, everybody a G.
Let's get it on with the rum, fun. Coming through the sound system, get it on. Hot full of rum, pa-pa-pum.
That's why none of them youth they can't roll round me.
Let's get it on, get the rum, tell the bartender to bring another bottle come. Tell them it's the DJ now we come to have fun. I'm a
selector, one more piece. Hear this.
Why come forward, you know? Me I get something what you want, you know? Regular, don't regular. Body smooth like butter and like chili pepper. Make we chop them one by one. Go down, girl. Go down, pan two. Go down, girl.
Just call on me selector. Kind of say we just don't talk about backside little more.
Everything done in a the place. We a take it all in a the place. Take over, we no make space. So anything in a we face have to vacate. Them boy best know that we a go father them. Them a get dash way, every last one of them. Cause the level sky high. None of them boy can test I and I. Level sky high like a helicopter. When you talk to me proper. Take over the old place like say that I'm a squatter. Take over the old place like say that I'm a squatter. Higher, higher, pressure them get higher. Higher, the pressure them all get higher. Higher, higher, pressure them all get higher. Higher, the pressure them all get higher. Hear me now, listen while me talk to them. All of them really want me walk with them. But me not touch this, no me not power with them. Tell them fit move up, hit me up, fit target them. When me a talk, best them listen to me, yeah. Oh, them all go pray, feed them like hallelujah. Cause the level sky high. None of them boy can test I and I. Higher, higher, pressure them all get higher. Higher, the pressure them all get higher. Higher, get higher. Higher, get higher. Higher, higher, pressure them I get higher, higher. The pressure them I get higher, higher, higher. Pressure them I get higher, higher, higher. Pressure them I get. Pressure them I get higher. It's gonna be a man thing to take it, like the shabba. So when I'm in the bit of a you know I'm gonna have a yo, it's gonna be a man thing to take it, like the shabba. So when I'm in the bit of a you know I'm gonna have a yo, relax. Look that, run that again, rude boy. Look that, pull up that, run that again, rude boy. Man thing when me get active a shabba. Sound of the bit of the bus. With him, you know I got hell of us. You know my thing good. Last round, they're gonna get out that man try. That's part of the plan. Everything know that. Doesn't know when Mr. Sandman come over, come later. I'm to understand. Come to say balance. I'm gonna put a man in. Lightning, some of the levels are hyping. The rivers are getting excited. I saw me like it, no compromise it. The boy them say they wanna stop man vibing. Rest of the levels are hyping. The rivers are getting excited. I saw me like it, no compromise it. The boy them say they wanna stop man fighting. If they get active, I shall have us. Now in a minute, a bit of us. You know what hell of us. Yo, it's gonna be a man team. If they get active, I shall have us. Now in a minute, a bit of us. You know what hell of us. Yo, feel up that. And I ain't done yet. Every little burst, every goof off. Table top turn with everything. Since I when I'm in work, when I ram, when I fit. With a deep mic check, microphone ready, when I step man slap when your DJ set. We do it with intent. Every verse has got to connect. When I run out the board and that's never been said. Now goes ever slightly from when I fall. That's how you expect 16 DNA. I need a index. Some type of move when I make step. Any kind of event, this money goes spent. It's gonna be a mad thing. Not difficult. Get it 100%. No shoot. Any pen of it's gonna get. Wanna do the rain all left. Lightning. I go stop when you go make the first move. But someone
time I follow the sun. The trouble I go stop when you come make me worse move. Someone I go get because then I'm so very cool. Looking at them I and say them I go lose. We coming from the jungle.
So me sit down on the rhythm, then can hear it when me sit down on the beat. You see it, me taking the tempo when me meet. Bada bam bam bam, me ready to burn me enemy. Me get me inspiration and the bun and me smell the cheese. Hilltop, cha cha, me have to reach the peak. Music like a mission, and you know say we never retreat. Don't stop, that's how we do it. Never stop.
Anytime you walk up in a chase and stay, just a better remember this bump line.
Circle the block, come through, now rock. Say them mother that we will do the love chat. You know we're frack, we are pass top. We are set trend, them a tech box. No, we no big friend, we no do that. That's them of all time, if you know that. If you this way, you must get slapped. All the selectors we play a duff cut, cause a boy body drop, we pull a tough cut. Tell the selector become a duff cut. Tell the selector, boy just drop. All the selectors we play a duff cut, cause a boy body drop, we pull a tough cut. Tell the selector become a duff cut. Tell the selector, boy just drop.
mash it up. Yeah, we come to mash it up. With a tune and up, tell the DJs step it, shock it up. Mash them up to the building, tell them step it, rock it up. Give the DB sound, boy, them lapping up and chatting up. Mash it up, yeah, we come to mash it up. With a tune and up, tell the DJs step it, shock it up. Mash them up to the building, tell them step it, rock it up. Give the DB sound, boy, them lapping up and chatting up.
No lights, the vibe right, make the place go. No lights, from dance floor to the stage floor. No lights, spark a flame when we flame throw. No lights, the drum rolls plus the bass blows. No lights, alibi in the place. Spotlight, let it blaze on through the night. No lights until somebody turn the lights on. Too bright, blessing with the best test. Flex with concepts, get steps to connect. Next sets to effects. Fire when the work's popping off like the fourth. Try and keep my light low. Let the light do the job. All crew get ready. You get ready. You do the drum and bass, but get them down like ready. Fats white and warm like we can't move dirty. Puffing off a light to the left at the Dutch. Never gonna turn you down. Loaded on the jazz and sound. I don't want you to frown. Spreading deep love all around. People down. No lights, turn the lights down low. Lights in engineer, if you're listening. No lights, no water, lights flashing. Never gonna turn
So just a warm up and think, I'm in a bust a sweat yet. So just tune up your tape and
Things on me brain you're stifling. But if you calm and listen, them a call me the jungle is ticking. Them a try to impress, but you're causing base stress. People here to lock a pest. Hear this? Last it up, you want to look at next one fi grab. Say you get nigga get drowned in the Google logger. A boss and a bragger sash people and back. Some boy a move like a crab. You hear? I want take your man, up it upon your man. Coming out in the drama, neither bang or rang. I want take your man, up it upon your man. We come first in the race and we not come second. I know we not done smoking. I know we not done. Hear this? Well, it's ticking. 2020 we smoking plenty. Come on. Real we not that. True born we not that. Give me the microphone and make me pussy like a diplomat. Real we not that. Give me the killer that. Give me the jungle style like concrete pillar that. Real we not that. True born we not that. All of me and you wonder me for you will bring that. Real we not that. True born we not that. Give me the real chunk of the roll. How would it? Boy them a bang around. We not them boy they come second. No inna the bang around. Killer champagne sound we can't go wrong. Boy them a bang around. We not them boy they come second. Hear this?
And you know
it turn out to be a ganja thing. Ton sugar, me not hurt man hustling. Yeah, you see me all Jackie murder, give me a ring. He say walk one Mikey, have to link you that high grade weed. Last time me check you, keep it burning. That's the motto, don't go nowhere. Call me want a big fat slip in me left hand. Yeah. Inna me pocket, me a reach for me lighter, fi blaze it up. Yeah. Smoking herb is a must. Is a ganja man revolution. We bust a toast for the people we smoking it the most. Remember the time when we have to smoke and hide. Now we can't wait for the weed to legalize. Oh, herbs, yeah. Smoking it. High grade in a life, man. Rasta man no hide and smoke, yeah. High grade weed we promote anywhere we go. Well a the real antidote, yeah. Jungle is massive if we jump and shock out. Every weekend we all a smoke all a ounce and be thankful. It's like earth, yeah.
We a real sound boy killer. We will throw a sound in a river. We a real sound boy killer. Real vibes bring out. Don't play it, sing out. We a real sound boy killer. We will throw a sound in a river. We a real sound boy.
Shut your blessings upon me. Nurture me little ganja tree. Shut your blessings upon me. Take care of my ganja tree. No one will like it. The passion inside me ignited. The weed that gets me excited. True love a potion. Oh, I'm
stepping on the dance and a song forget kill. Hurt your eulogy of it and go right your wills. All like them a damn but watch it when they wine ill. Watch me kill it with the lyrics, watch me kill it with the skill. Some white killers I tell us some white chill. I shot your sniper is so the trigger move still. Call it grave digger and grave figure fill. Some white be dead when the vibes start fill.
We a real sound boy killer. Don't can't sing out.
Original tradition. Come from the ghetto, some call it the slum. When they living it hard and the money not run. That's why they get a youth drop with them gun. When the election a come up here, rap up, up, up.
and get lit. Elbows out, throw down. Smash and dash 'em around. Head first into the crowd. Ain't no pussies allowed. Man on man, you can't manage. Broken lungs and brain damage. Taste of pain and the anguish. Now he's talking my language. Why I'm sick in my head. Build the vibe when it's dead. Short circle and dread. Jump in before you get fed.
In a mosh pit or a pit mosh. Don't get a killer man pissed off. I'll cut your ass like wrist off. None of these fools have been soft. I make knock man jump like crisscross. Cause none of these fools ain't Rick Ross. Killer for me, I'm the big boss. Really, I couldn't give two toss about who won or who lost, who flipped or who flopped. How much money has your crew got? Furthermore, I couldn't care about you lot. Too many things aren't warning. Man, I dead and them not get no warning. From Brixton to Barking, now we have the gun them barking.
Mosh pit, mosh pit. Mosh pit, mosh pit. Mosh pit, mosh pit. Mosh pit, mosh pit. Mosh
From night time to morning, we a walk out with a tall thing. But I felt what's going in. Nobody don't get no pardon. It's a mosh pit, it's a mosh pit. Not even Corona can stop this. Oxen and promoter in the word, there's no artist that would have flopped this or top this, so stop it. Kill a man's like a new school prophet. You can say my name for 12 months of the year, but there's no way you make a profit. Kill a man, I do this thing, can't stop. And you know, kill a peak or flop. Everybody that's in the dance, all on the dance floor right now wanna see man mosh.
When I started this shit, people used to knock me. Mr. Reality, you can't MC. Funnin' pussy boy, that was history. Cause right about now, I'm a lyrical G.
sound boy come.
Go this sound a go dead. Take this stuff in your head. We make this sea run red. You know say man a monster. Them boy they a fake gangster. Spin them like a helicopter. Don't like racists.
Fuck off.
Let's get high just.
Fuck off.
Killer sound boy now.
Fuck off.
Nah joke, nah laugh with it. Racism is a real problem. It a fi end. It a fi end. Nah joke, nah laugh with it. Racism is a real problem. It a fi end. It a fi end.
Criminal, fed ducker. Original tool tucker. Since mad nutter. I'm sicker than Jack Ripper. Strippers love me, a big tipper. Still bigger than Godzilla. Hold up, don't move, wait right there. Tell the sound man to tell the sound engineer to turn the sound up and really make this clear that I'm a motherfucking who bury the sound boy here. There's a grave if you're feeling brave. Step on stage, get hit with 1,000 sound grenades. Something like bow. I'm a body and bury this sound right now. Bow.
Sound culture is a place where killer come from. Beer bad sound and beer jump on. And on my sound them always a run from. So then them run until them end up running wanted. Me left the whole of them some boy they haunted. Them not know the kind of dope plate we walk with. The dope plate we have it name special. Still I walk with the 38 special. Furthermore it name heavy metal. Sweet in the style, but that's why we use it. Obstacle in our way, we have to move it. We still a keep we hot in the music.
And represent, you know.
Nah joke, nah laugh with it. Racism is a real problem.
You know I got to get on. You know.
Nah joke, nah laugh with it. Racism is a real problem.
You know I got to get on. You know I got to get on.
Spin them like a helicopter.
You know. You know I got to get on. And represent. You know. You know I got to get on. Like a helicopter. You know. You know I got to get on. And represent. You know I got to get on. And represent. You know I got to get on and represent.
Listen, yo, very, very dangerous and mysterious and cheeky.
You know I got to get on and represent.
This one's a sheller, straight out the Shella, boss a Coachella, Bacchanal, Mega Mella, Bella, Je m'appelle, Wally Range Dweller, spin a soundboy like propeller, straight Interstellar, this one's a winner, not for beginner, nah, principal skinner, but like the suit with the spinner for your dinner, in the big things where we're in up. This one's a sheller, this one's a sheller, this one's a sheller, spin a soundboy like propeller, this one's a sheller. This one's a sheller. Man, I sound killer. Big bad gorilla, thriller. Make a driller go take a painkiller. No limit, so Percy Miller. Big screen chiller. Seal the deal like polyfiller. Wig spitter, big hitter. You're the littlest critter in the litter. That's why you're bitter. Lit spitter can turn your crits to fritter. Make your jitter run, get your babysitter. A sheller.
Still a long way from my prime. Long time. Still a long way from my prime. Still a long way from my. Please don't get me vexed. I just wanna flex. Smoking on my meds. These ain't checkers, this is chess. No GCSEs, but this one is a test. Turn the rave into a mess brick. Say it with your chest. I'm sick up on my head. Melon is effed about walking my shoes. You can't step in all these crepes. Rudimental on the decks. Got them overstressed. Hit him with the weak hand, hit him with the left.
Ups and downs, only staying up to forget about how life comes round. It's 5 AM and I'm so in love with this sound, and it's so loud. Not had enough of it, fire it up again, bro. Let's stay out, let's forget about it.
Neck full of rose hole, burn up it whole road. All when we dress clean, out he gonna go road. Can't say them not the street, them when me got the password. Them know say the gilly, them sharper than sword. Boy, I grade a roll up and I grade a light. Y'all a ride the thing like a bike. Anywhere we pull up, I get fucked up tonight. Boy,
all the ups and downs, only staying out to forget about how life comes round. It's 5 AM and I'm so in love with this sound, and it's so loud. Not had enough of it, fire it up again, bro. Let's stay out, let's forget about it.
please don't get me vexed. I just wanna flex. Smoking on my meds, this ain't checkers, this is chess. No GCSEs, but this one is a test. Turn a rave into a mess brick, say it with your chest. I'm sick up in my head. Melon is effed about walking my shoes. You can't step in all these crepes. Rudimental on the decks. Got them overstressed. Hit him with the weak hand, hit him with the left. Please don't get me vexed. I just wanna flex. Smoking on my meds. This ain't checkers, this is chess. No GCSEs, but this one is a test. Turn a rave into a mess brick. Say it with your chest. I'm sick up in my head. Melon is effed about walking my shoes. You can't step in all these crepes. Rudimental on the decks. Got them overstressed. Hit him with the weak hand. Hit him with the left. Turn the rave into a mess. Turn the rave into a mess. That's how we do it. You understand? Turn the rave into a mess. 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 Then come back again. Reignite the thing. Then come back. Turn the rave into a mess. Then come back again. Reignite the thing. Then come back again. Reignite the thing.
Real proper things. Them a catch a feel and wheel my rhythms. Them boy can't
get it twisted, the fire we are burn. Represent your own land where you come from.
Then you can't play hard. Systematically depressed on the side our heads. Divide and conquer with a design of different temperaments. If you don't work hard, then you can't play hard.
Something goes inside your head and nothing's gonna bring you down. All the words we could have said are lost there on the track. I'm giving you the
arguments. Systematically depressed on the side of heads. Divide and conquer with a design of different temperaments. If you don't work hard, giving you the system, we don't even save your arguments. Systematically depressed on the side of heads. Divide and conquer with a design of different temperaments. If you don't work hard, then you can't play hard.
Couple Guineas.
You know, send me eyes a bleed.
One spliff, couple Guineas.
touch up the weed. Brain I take flight and I cloud to leave. You know say me eyes are bleed. Me say I give you none of split the need. Watch it baby cut up the weed. Somebody cloud to leave. You know say me eyes are bleed.
One spliff, couple Guinness.